Meta, the parent company of Instagram and Facebook, faces explosive allegations in a major lawsuit accusing it of putting profits ahead of child safety and recklessly ignoring harm to young users. A newly unsealed court filing accuses Meta of suppressing internal research that showed a clear causal link between Facebook use and worsening mental health. According to these documents, scientists working on a 2020 project called Project Mercury found that users who deactivated Facebook for just a week reported significantly less depression, anxiety, loneliness, and negative social comparison. Rather than act on this alarming data, Meta reportedly shut down the study, dismissing the results as distorted by the existing media narrative around the company. Inside Meta, though, not everyone agreed with that decision. One researcher allegedly admitted in internal chats the Nielsen study does show causal impact on social comparison. Another voiced a chilling concern, warning that burying the findings felt eerily similar to how tobacco companies hid the dangers of cigarettes. Meta denies any wrongdoing. Spokesman Andy Stone said Project Mercury was halted due to methodological flaws and insisted the company has listened to parents, researched issues that matter most, and made real changes to protect teens. Meanwhile, the lawsuit alleges that Meta misled Congress by claiming it couldn't quantify risk to teenage girls, contradicting its own internal evidence. Internal company documents and testimony from former insiders reveal a broad pattern of tolerance toward dangerous content, delayed safety reforms, and misleading statements to regulators about the impact of its platforms on children's mental health and well-being. Among the most stark allegations that stand out are related to Meta's tolerance of sex trafficking and child abuse. The lawsuit highlights disturbing claims that Meta's platforms made it difficult for users to report child sexual abuse and tolerated sex trafficking at shocking levels. According to a former safety executive, Instagram operated with a 17x strike policy for accounts reported for sex trafficking. Now, what that means is users had to violate this policy 16 times before they could face any suspension. In contrast, less serious rule breakers faced quicker penalties. Despite public statements about zero tolerance, reporting mechanisms for child sexual content were limited, and the company allegedly withheld this information from parents, lawmakers, and partner organizations. Then there is the accusation that Meta avoided safety fixes. Plaintiffs claim Meta knew about the risks and harms posed to teens on its platforms but repeatedly failed to act. Safety fixes recommended by staff, including private default settings and blocking adult stranger contact for teens, were delayed for years. The company's reluctance was allegedly driven by growth targets. Executives worried that meaningful privacy measures would reduce user activity and advertising revenue. It wasn't until 2024 that Meta rolled out Instagram teen accounts, giving parents limited oversight and default protections after years of mounting public pressure and litigation. In a statement, Meta Platforms said it strongly disagrees with these allegations, which rely on cherry-picked quotes and misinformed opinions. The allegations come as part of a larger legal battle in which school districts across the US are suing companies like Meta, Google, TikTok, and Snapchat. Plaintiffs argue these firms downplayed known risks, citing internal documents that allegedly show Meta favored growth over genuine safety reforms.